And it continues. 7 minutes into the game, the leading scorer for Pius still has not scored. 10-4 though, as he's gotten some help from Alex Kurtenbach and Stuart Shuka. Each of those players have 4 points. So a 6-point lead now for Pius. Christian down by 6. We'll try to get something going here in the final minute of the first quarter. Well, like we mentioned, Christian has struggled on the road this year. All 3 of their losses have come on the road. So Monty Jones and his coaching staff don't want to see his team get behind early in this game and have to battle back in the second half on the road. Whistle stops play. We have a foul on the way here. Oh, Brandon Schlottman, his first foul. 2 team fouls now for Pius against 1 for Christian. So Schlottman has 1, plus Scotch has 1 for Pius. Not a lot of scoring early in this game, and also not a lot of problems with fouls either. Both teams in a fairly good situation right now as we round out the final moments here of the first quarter. 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Christian will slow it down. Poking it away is Cole Kennett. Now Christian starts to attack on offense. Rexelius with it. And Rexelius tried to pass down low. The basketball ends up into the percussion section of the pep band. Christian will have it back. Inbounding from just in front of that pep band is going to be Zach Jensen, the junior. 27 seconds now left in the first quarter. Christian down by 6. Rexelius driving, creates some space, but the jumper won't fall. And the rebound by Billy Vogel. Here comes Pius with 17 seconds left. Wide open in the lane, and scoring is Schlottman. Boy, Schlottman saw some space and took advantage of it, slicing down the left side of the lane and scoring. And that's a big basket in the final seconds here of the first quarter to create a 12-4 lead. Final buzzer sounds to wrap up the first quarter, and after a slow start, the Pius offense has come alive, and the Thunderbolts take a 12-4 lead to wrap up the first quarter. Back with more after this on 21 Sports. Welcome back to the campus of Lincoln Pius High School. Second quarter just getting underway between the Pius Thunderbolts and the Christian Crusaders. 12-4 is our score as we just get going here in the second quarter. And we saw a flurry of offense to end the first quarter by Pius after it seemed like the scoreboard was frozen on 2-1 for the longest period of time. Pius put together an 11-2 run, most of that damage coming in the second part of the first quarter. And the Pius offense continues. Billy Vogel with the basket. Now, Billy Vogel, one of the role players for this Pius team. He's appeared in all 11 games, but primarily coming off the bench. He's averaging only about 2 points a game. He has a chance with this free throw to go up and above his average. Ben Manley, one of the starters, called for his second personal foul. Now Vogel misses. He struggled from the free throw line this year, a 59% free throw shooter for Vogel. But he'll take those 2 points and a 10-point Pius lead. Largest lead of the game right now, Christian trailing by 10. Jensen pass down low, double team as Manley has to push it back out. Hitchcock goes behind the back, drives in, high arcing shot, doesn't go, rebound Pius. Now they push it up, shot goes for Schlottman. First 2 points of the game for Brandon Schlottman. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here, and the Pius run continues. Well, Pius trailed 2-1 for about the first 4 minutes of the first quarter, but then responded with an 11-2 run to close out that first quarter. And now the run continues as they have scored the first 4 points here of the second quarter. Well, this presentation of high school athletics is made possible by Lincoln Electric System. You can use LES and save more. Park it downtown. We've got a space for you. And also Lincoln Recycles. Do the right thing, do the recycle thing. And 21 Sports, your home for Lincoln High School and Nebraska Wesleyan sports all year long. Well, good to have you with us here tonight. From Pius High School, the Thunderbolts starting to take control of this game. And a dangerous part of the game right now for Christian as they find themselves down by 12 points. No place you want to be on the road in a gym that has seen so many victories over the years to now be trailing and really is a tough environment in the city in front of a big crowd to try to battle back. It could be tough to do. Now Kurtenbach applying the defense. Forces a turnover. Colin Phelps is handling the ball for Christian. Pius has a chance to build on this lead. 6.5 minutes left in the first half. Shuka with it as the Christian defense comes out to meet the Pius offense between the circles. And it creates a turnover. Phelps, now seeing his first action of the game, comes across midcourt. Up in your face defense by this Pius team. You saw Kennett right in there defensively. So Ben Manley with it, top of the key. Christian still trying to get into a groove offensively with only 4 points as we are 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter now. It's been a field goal by Zach Jensen and a field goal by Joe Manley has been all the scoring. Rexelius from beyond the arc can't hit. Tracking down the rebound and scoring is Joe Manley. Oh, Manley, the big fella underneath, now has 4 points. So 4 out of the 6 points for Christian have come from the senior. Well, don't be surprised if we start to see some long-range shots here by Pius at some point. This Thunderbolts team not afraid to take it from beyond the arc. They average 14 attempted three-pointers every game. There's one of the threes right there from Kennett, too far. Rebound underneath and brought back out by Kurtenbach. Now Pius with a 10-point lead here in the second quarter will be very content to just move the ball around and try to find a good open shot. Kurtenbach from outside, no. Last touch by a blue jersey, they say, went off Ben Manley last, so Pius will have another chance. Brandon Schlottman inbounding right in front of Monty Jones. Poked away, here's Rexelius, breakaway, layup good. First 2 points of the game for Rexelius, and if Christian is going to come back in this game, they sure would like to get Rexelius hot. He's a talented player and hadn't scored up until that point, and that could be the kind of thing to maybe spark this Christian offense a little bit. Another near turnover, and it is a turnover. Went off the hand of Brandon Schlottman. It's Christian basketball once again. So some changes made. Pleskotch, the leading scorer for Pius, back into the game. Casey Highland, their starting center, back in. So instant offense off the bench for Pius, bringing in Pleskotch, averaging 12.8 a game. Still looking for his first points, though. And Casey Highland, the 6'6" senior, biggest guy on the floor in the game tonight. 16-8, Christian trying to chip into this lead. Could that Rexelius steal and basket be enough to spark this offense? Tough pass, down low, intercepted. Cole Kennett with it. Kennett to Pleskotch. And a travel. Ben Manley got right in there, might have forced that travel. So Christian will have it back. Crusaders trying to spark a run of their own right now. Tough spot for Jensen to be in. Runs into some defensive pressure, works it down low. Put back by Ben Manley is good. 4-0 run right now for Christian. As they hit double digits for the first time tonight, it's a 16-10 game, and Highland can't control it. Which direction is it? Back to the blue jerseys. Christian will have it back. Now some changes made once again for Pius. Kurtenbach into the game. Shuka is back in. Billy Vogel, who had a big shot here in the second quarter, a basket and a foul. So Vogel, the junior, goes to the bench with his 2 points. Christian basketball down by 6. Rexelius with it. Well, don't be surprised if they try to get it to Rexelius as often as they can right now. Pius tries to capitalize off the turnover. Pleskotch with it now at the top of the key. 6-point lead, 2:45 left in the first half. Open in the corner. That shot was too short, but Kurtenbach comes up with it. Pleskotch will go to the slow dribble near half court. 2:22 left in the second quarter. Here's Highland underneath and scoring. 4 points now for Casey Highland, the 6'6" senior. He comes in averaging about 7 a game. He's third on the team in scoring. Tough matchup tonight for this Christian defense, trying to slow down the big guy inside. Highland again. Well, that's one way to answer a run by Christian, is to get a breakaway dunk from your big senior. Highland puts it down. He now has 6 points. And Pius is doubling up Christian right now, 20-10. We're under 2 minutes left in the first half. Oh, Joe Pleskotch gets called for his second personal. He now goes to the bench, where he will most likely stay for the final minute 44 of the second quarter. Joe Pleskotch hasn't really gotten going here tonight. The leading scorer on this team hasn't scored yet. And now he'll spend the final 2 minutes of the first half on the bench with 2 personal fouls. You get a feeling he might come out hot in the second half after having to sit and watch here to finish the first half. Christian down by 10, equaling the largest deficit in the game so far. Gibson passes into the corner to Manley. Manley left wide open, dribbles in, but pushes it back out beyond the arc. And Jensen will call the shots between the circles. Now Gibson into the post. Nice feed down low to Ben Manley. Well, so far it's been Manley and Manley for Christian. Ben Manley and Joe Manley, 8 points so far. Combined 8 out of the 12 points for Christian. Pius with an 8-point lead is just a few seconds away now from halftime, looking for a good possession and some momentum to take back into that locker room. 35 seconds left in the first half. Here's Highland. Triple team down low, turns around, can't hang on to it. Christian will have it for the final possession of the first half. 25 seconds left. Now in the second quarter, 8-point difference. Christian can narrow that gap now. Turnaround in the lane, won't go for Jensen. Pius has it back. And a foul goes against Devin Polson. That stops the clock with 12.2 left in the second. 8-point difference. Paulson, that's his first. 3 team fouls apiece. We haven't heard the whistle go off too many times here in the first half. Now 9 seconds left. Pius looking for a good shot to close out the first half. 5 seconds left. Shot from the corner with 2 seconds left, and it falls in for Pius. Brandon Schlottman hits from outside. He now has 5 points, and the Thunderbolts will go to the locker room holding an 11-point lead at the midway point of tonight's game. Pius leading Christian 23-12. Second half coming up next here on 21 Sports. On 21 Educational Access, you can check this game out 24 hours a day on Nebraska On Demand, channel 101 on all Time Warner cable systems. We also stream it live on the internet at 21tv.lincoln.ne.gov. And this is shaping up to be a type of game that could surprise us here in the second half, as Christian was able to make a move toward the end of the second quarter to climb back into this game. Pius will try to answer early on. Welcome back to Pius High School. Second half just underway. Rexelius pokes it away. He had a big steal and a layup in the first half, and he trying to spark the Christian offense with another steal to start the second half. It's 23-12, 7:44 remaining in the third quarter. Well, if you're just joining us, both these teams started very slow offensively. It was just a 2-1 game midway through the first quarter. Jump shot by Rexelius won't go. Last touch by a blue jersey. It's Pius basketball as Jensen knocks it out of bounds. Then midway through the first quarter, the Pius offense woke up with an 11-4 run. And it's mostly been Pius since. Christian was able to close the gap in the final moments of the second quarter, but they didn't crack into double digits on the scoreboard until midway through the second quarter and still trailed by 11 points. The road has not been friendly to this Christian team. All 3 of their losses this season have come on the road. Outside shot by Pius falls. Schlottman now has 8 points, leading the way for Pius. Casey Highland has 6 for Pius at this point. Kurtenbach and Shuka each have 4, so a balanced scoring effort so far for the Thunderbolts. Whistle stops play as 2 bodies go down to the floor. Christian at halftime was led in scoring by Ben Manley and Joe Manley, each having 4 points. Jamison Rexelius with 2 and Zach Jensen with 2. So at the midway point, all the offense coming out of those 4 players. Pius, meanwhile, balanced scoring all around. Open in the corner, Pleskotch, but they work it back around. Here's Kurtenbach driving. Awkward looking shot, but it falls. He now has 6 points. Kurtenbach has given Pius a 28-12 lead. It's now a 16-point deficit for Christian. Now Rexelius drives in, knocks a player over. Falling down to the ground is Kurtenbach as he posted up in the lane. It goes out of bounds. Turnover Christian. Pius basketball. Well, Lincoln Pius, a historic program. They've gone to state 26 times. Last time, though, was in 2005, so a couple years since the Thunderbolts have gone back to the state tournament. 6 times state champion, last championship coming in 2004. That year, Pius beat Ralston 64-38 to win the state title in 04. The 6th state title in this prestigious program's basketball history. 6:07 left in the third quarter. Christian showing signs of some pressure defensively as Shuka jogs into the backcourt to help out. Now Pleskotch dribbling the ball, still hasn't scored yet. The leading scorer for Pius hasn't scored. He comes in averaging 12.8 points per game, leading the way for the Thunderbolts. He's the only player, in fact, for Pius averaging in double figures. Highland underneath has to push it back out. Now here's Pleskotch in the corner and hits. Well, we can put that storyline to bed. He scores for the first time and scores in style, hitting outside from beyond the arc. He now has 3 points. He's a 37% three-point shooter. It's now 31-12. This game quickly getting out of control. Miscommunication there. Pass goes out of bounds. Rexelius throws it into the Pius student section, and the Thunderbolts will have it back. Timeout taken by Christian. Monty Jones needs to talk to his team as they're still looking for some offense here in the second half. 5:21 left in the third quarter. We'll be back after this. Pius athletes getting it done on and off the court. Brandon Schlottman, a 6'2" senior, a high school Heisman All-American finalist. Now Schlottman getting it done in the classroom, also doing a lot of volunteer work. Good young citizen for this Pius team. He's also getting it done on the basketball floor tonight. He has 8 points, and Pius, courtesy of an 8-0 run, has built a 31-12 lead. Christian still looking for their first points here of the second half, as the Thunderbolts have come out quickly and in the first 2.5 minutes of this third quarter have scored 8 points. Christian still looking for their first scratch. A lucky bounce there for the Thunderbolts as Schlottman is pushed down to the ground. The foul goes against Christian. That's Rexelius. First one on Rexelius. He's had a frustrating night. Just 2 points for the 6'3" senior, and a couple of costly turnovers at some bad times. Long rebound stays in Pius's hands. Highland came in from behind along with some other blue jerseys. The whistle stops play, and another foul going in the direction of Christian. Ben Manley whistled. So second personal on Ben Manley. The leading scorer for Christian right now with 4 points. Joe Manley also has 4. Rexelius and Jensen each with 2. Brandon Schlottman leading the way for Pius with 8 points. Casey Highland has 6. Alex Kurtenbach has 6. Joe Pleskotch 3, courtesy of a 3-pointer coming here in the third quarter. Shuka with it, goes into the double team. Got a push underneath. And things unraveling a bit for Christian right now. The foul is on Zach Jensen. That's his first, and Christian still looking for their first offense, now having problems on defense as well. The 3 is too long, no good, and here comes Christian. Jensen pushing it up the floor. Here's Gibson, nice bounce pass, and scoring is Rexelius. 4 points now for Rexelius, and it's a 31-14 game midway through the third quarter. 4:24 left in the third. Substitution now, Paul Watley into the ball game. Ben Manley will head to the bench. So Paul Watley in, a 6'2" senior. One of the role players coming off the bench for this Christian team. And a turnover. Jensen with it, pushing it up the floor. The Pius defense retreats. There's Rexelius with it, heads to the baseline, runs into some pressure, kicks it out, off-balance shot is up and good for Watley. Well, how about Paul Watley just off the bench into the game, gives Christian some instant offense. Another turnover, Watley again. Number 20 working against number 20, Shuka. Near turnover, Gibson will pull up from long range, no. Underneath, put back good, Devin Paulson. Some non-starters getting it done for Christian right now, Paul Watley and Devin Paulson. Timeout, Pius. Christian starting to make a bit of a run here in the third quarter. We'll be back for more after this on 21 Sports. Friday night basketball always brings out the big crowds. Pius taking on rival Christian here tonight in high school boys basketball. Good to have you along with us here on 21 Sports. And Christian starting to make a bit of a run here midway through the third quarter. 3 minutes, 28 seconds left here in the third. Christian on a 6-0 run right now. And Pius had to take a timeout to slow things down just a bit, but Pius holding on to a comfortable 13-point lead. It's 31-18, 3:28 left in the third quarter. It's been a quarter of runs. Pius opened up with an 8-0 run. And Christian bounced back with a 6-0 run. Highland underneath draws a foul. Now Casey Highland, 6 points so far in the game. He'll head to the free throw line. He's at about his average right now. Came in averaging 7.1. He can meet his average by hitting this first free throw. And he does. 7 points now for Highland. Pius, winners of 2 of their last 3 games. Second free throw, no good. It's a 14-point game, 32-18. If they can hold on to this one, this Pius team could be starting to put it together at the right time. This is a great time of year to go on a little bit of a run, and if they can hold on to win this one, they will be winners of 3 or 4. Poked away, but it goes out of bounds. Rexelius could not bring it in. Jameson Rexelius, good athlete. Anybody who watched high school football this year knows what he can do. Talented receiver for Christian this season. Good all-around athlete leading this Christian team. That time a little too strong. Some good sportsmanship as he offers his hand to pick Kurtenbach back up, but Rexelius came in hard and knocked Kurtenbach right into the long row of assistant coaches on the Pius bench. Kurtenbach working against Watley. It goes out of bounds. Pius will hold on to possession. Well, I mentioned that Pius has won 2 out of their last 3 games, but that one loss was a tough one. Lost 49-76 to Ralston. 25 turnovers in that game for Pius. They shot 36%. Ralston, a very good team. They're undefeated, 13-0. But that's not much consolation when you lose 76-49. So that loss probably still in the back of the minds of Pius. They would like to erase some of that here. Rexelius can't get it to fall. Rebound Highland. Now here's Pius the other way. Kurtenbach on the far side, spins around, travels. It's a good defensive pressure by Watley. Rexelius in the neighborhood, forcing a turnover. And it's Crusader basketball. Well, Crusaders, good basketball program over the years as well. They've gone to state 10 times in their school history. Shot on the way is good for Jacob Gibson. Gibson scores for the first time tonight, and it couldn't have come at a better time. As Christian is now down by 11. Playing with a lot of intensity here in the final moments here of the third quarter. Pius came out with an 8-0 run to open up the third quarter. Monty Jones had to take a timeout, and Christian responded. And it's been back and forth ever since. Here's Highland underneath. Scotch open from the corner, no. Another chance underneath for Kurtenbach, and Kurtenbach will go to the line, drawing a foul. Check that, they'll inbound it from underneath as Shuka steps out to put in the pass. Third foul now on Rexelius. Now the officials do change around. Kurtenbach at the free throw line, a 73% free throw shooter. And the first one is good. 4 points in the first half for Kurtenbach. He has 3 so far in the second half. He's playing above his average tonight, so nice game for Kurtenbach. Came in averaging 4.2. And he's now just about doubled that. 8 points now for Kurtenbach. The senior helping this Pius team to a 13-point lead in the second half. Near turnover. Shuka went for the steal. Watley from outside. 2 bodies go to the ground underneath as Highland came flying in for it. Paulson in there as well too. And it'll stay Crusader ball. Here's Paulson, gets it knocked away. Turnover, here comes Pius. Scotch slows it down, now gives to Kurtenbach. Pius picking up the pace a bit offensively. Another whistle and another foul. This one going against Paul Watley. Well, Watley getting a lot of playing time here in the third quarter. That's the second, and we've seen Watley make some good plays here in the game. Rexelius to the bench. Jacob Gibson also sitting down, so 2 starters go to the bench for the Crusaders at the line. Scotch. He now has 4 points. Now, one area that Scotch has struggled this year has been from the free throw line, 62% free throw shooter. Now has 4 points, dips, second one, rattles out, no good. But the putback is there. The lead's back up to 16 points. We're under a minute left in the third quarter, 55 seconds remaining in the third. Christian down by 16. Shot from outside, no good by Watley. Here comes Pius running the break. Pass to the corner, working it down to Highland, and Highland draws a foul from behind. Paulson with a push before the ball got there. Third one on Paulson. He'll retreat to the bench. Joe Manley, the senior, back in. Manley comes in with 4 points. Ben Manley, Rexelius, they each have 4 as well, leading the way for Christian. Free throw, no good. So Highland stays at 9 points. He has 9, Schlotman has 8, Kurtenbach has 8. So no player in the game in double figures yet. Jensen driving, now stops. In trouble, Hitchcock from the corner, no. Highland got a hand on it. Went off of blue jersey. It looks like it went off of Watley, and Pius will have it back. 16.9 seconds left in the third quarter. Full court press. Some light pressure put on by Christian. They now retreat back. Well, Pius got in trouble, and it caused a turnover. Scotch got caught between the circles, back on the defensive end, put a long pass into the front court, but nobody was home. It went into the pep band, and with 7.1 left, the Crusaders will have it back. Well, teams practice situations like this all the time. You run plays from moments like this. Only a few seconds left, or will they do? 4 seconds left now. Near turnover, 2 seconds left. Shot up, no good. So the third quarter comes to an end, and Pius hangs on to a 16-point lead, leading 37-21. We'll be back with the fourth quarter coming up next on 21 Sports. This presentation of high school athletics is made possible by Lincoln Electric System. Use LES and save more. Park it downtown. We've got a space for you. And Lincoln Recycles. Do the right thing. Do the recycled thing. And 21 Sports, your home for Lincoln High School and Nebraska Wesleyan sports all year long. Well, good to have you along here for high school basketball on 21 as we're set to go for the final 8 minutes of play here at Pius High School. The Thunderbolts leading Christian by a score of 37-21. Don't forget you can watch this game anytime on Nebraska On Demand, channel 101 and all Time Warner cable systems. 7:55 left in the game, 16-point lead for Pius. Thunderbolts have the ball on offense. Well, Christian has had a tough time defensively in the second half, whistled for several fouls. They now have 10 team fouls versus 0 for Pius. Pius still yet to be called for a foul here in the second half. He only had 3 in the first half, so 3 total. It's almost a remarkable stat to point out at this point of the game. Two free throws are good for Schlottman. He now has 10 points. First player into double digits tonight is Schlottman. Came in 4th on the team in scoring, averaging 7 a game. He now has 10 points for the senior. Pius getting some good play out of their senior class here tonight. Well, that's a noteworthy whistle right there as the Christian fans start to applaud a little bit because it's the first foul going against Pius here in the second half. 10 team fouls for Christian versus 1 for Pius. At the line is Jensen. First shot is no good. Jensen 2 points so far in the game. Kurtenbach checks into the game. Pleskotch comes out. 8 points tonight for Kurtenbach. Senior having a big game, almost doubling his season average of 4 points a game. Second free throw, no good. Jensen misses ball. The rebound underneath, that won't fall for Gibson. Now Christian down by 18 points. Some new faces now to the ball game for Pius. Taylor Knust in the game, a 6'2" senior. Up and good underneath is Cole Kennett, his first basket of the game. Now Kennett averaging about 7 points a game, scores for the first time tonight. The junior gets into the box score in the newspaper tomorrow. Jensen with it, kicks out to Gibson. Gibson drives in. We've got a player down on his backside and another whistle called as Schlottman goes down. Schlottman called, that's his second. Timeout taken, 30-second timeout on the floor. 6:40 left in this ball game. We'll be back with more from Pius after this. Good atmosphere tonight at Pius High School. Pep band in attendance and a nice crowd here tonight for city basketball. Lincoln Christian and Lincoln Pius. And right now the Thunderbolts are well in control of this game. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game, and it's now a 20-point lead for the Thunderbolts. And Pius does have a 30-point victory to their credit this year. They beat Lexington 69-39. In that game, Pius just couldn't miss, shooting 57% from the field in a 30-point victory over Lexington. They're up by 20 right now with under 7 minutes to go, and this one against Christian. Another foul on the way. Taylor Knust is called for his first. Austin Mathers to the free throw line. The sophomore hits. It's 41-22, 6.5 minutes left in the ball game. Mathers' second shot doesn't go. Highland with the rebound. Schlotman brings it up, works it down into the corner. Now here's Knust with it. Highland helps him out at the top of the key. Back to Knust. Nice pass down low, and scoring again is Cole Kennett. Nice fourth quarter so far for Cole Kennett. He has 4 points, all of his points in this game coming here in the final frame. That makes it a 43-22 game. Just under 6 minutes to go in the game. Rexelius scoring. 6 points now for Rexelius, as he plays with 3 fouls and his team down by 19. Here's Kennett driving and scoring again. Well, where has this offense come from all of a sudden? 6 quick points by Cole Kennett, all here in the fourth. Kennett, a guy that could really hit it from outside, to a 55% three-point shooter, 11 of 20 so far this year. Pius probably won't be running too many three-point shots here in the final quarter, considering the margin, but if they were, he would want to go in the direction of Kennett. Here comes Rex Julius up the left side, 2-on-1, pass up and good. So Gibson scores, he has 5. Still a 19-point game, 45-26, exactly 5 minutes left in the game. Up top is Kurtenbach. Now goes to his left, drives in, dumps it into the corner. There's Knust. And the Thunderbolts will work it back out. Highland underneath. Stumbles a bit, but still gets it up. What an effort by Casey Highland underneath in a double team. Got knocked around a bit, started to fall toward the ground, regained his balance. Got a shot up and in. So Highland now has 11 points. Schlotman has 10. Kurtenbach has 8. Great balanced scoring for Pius tonight. Rexelius with it. Johnny on the spot. Turnaround. Jumper's good in the lane. 8 points for Rexelius. Now Rexelius, right place at the right time. Pulls it in and scores to give him 8. Tough shot by Kurtenbach. Now the whistle comes out. 47-28, 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the game. That foul goes against Rexelius. That's his 4th. So he's 1 away from leaving the game. Highland goes back to the free throw line looking for a dozen points. Up and good. Highland well above his average now with 12. He averages about 7 per game. Devin Paulson back in for Christian. Billy Vogel, who scored in the first half, is at the scorer's table. He'll come in now. Vogel in, Casey Highland out. Vogel, who has appeared in all 11 games coming off the bench for Pius, averages about 2 points a game. He has 2 points in this game, coming down a nice basket in a foul situation, but missed the free throw chaser earlier. Brandon Schlotman also sitting down for Pius. Thunderbolts getting a chance to work into their bench a little bit. Vogel and Knust out on the floor now. That shot doesn't go. Coming out of it underneath is Christian. Mathers was able to pull it out. Rexelius drives. Nice pass. Driving but not scoring as Mathers. He'll go to the line. Now Rexelius, you get a sense that he can score when he wants to, but he's looked to pass quite a bit in this game tonight. So credit Rexelius for playing some good team basketball, looking to pass and looking to set up other players at the right time. Sophomore back to the line. Second free throw rattles out, no good. Pius has it. Kurtenbach comes out with it. 49-28, 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. Pius, it appears, on their way to their 7th win of the season. Thunderbolts hanging right around that 500 mark. It's a bad pass by Kennett, goes out of bounds. Pius came in with a 6-5 overall record. They'll be on their way to 7-5 here shortly. And more importantly, winners of 3 out of their last 4. When you start to get into mid-January, now's the time when you want to start to play that good basketball and get hot as you start to think about the postseason. Under 3 minutes left now. Long 3 falls for Gibson. 3-pointer for the junior, Jacob Gibson. He now has 8 points. Timeout, Pius. 2:39 left in the game. We'll be back with more from Pius after this on 21 Sports. Welcome back to Pius High School. The Thunderbolts are leading Christian 49-31, 2.5 minutes left in the game. Adam Grill working with the coaching staff here at Pius, and well, fans of the Thunderbolt basketball program will remember him. So instrumental in that 2004 state championship team for Pius. The 6th state championship in school history as Pius beat Ralston 64-38 in the championship. Adam Grill now working on the coaching staff at his alma mater. 2.5 minutes left in the fourth, 49-31. Jumper on the way by Knust, doesn't go. Taylor Knust looking for his first basket of the game. The senior has played in 9 out of 11 games, but has struggled with his shot. Came in 2 of 16 shooting, 0 of 1 from outside, averaging just under a point per game. Lots of seniors on this Pius team. Some experience in that starting lineup, and that's what you like to have. They always say seniors win in basketball. Gibson scores. He now has 5 straight points of his own and checks into double digits. First player in double figures for Christian is Gibson with 10 points. Rexelius has 8. Rexelius on the floor right now playing with 4 fouls. We're under 2 minutes left in the game, 1:45. Shot won't go for Vogel. So Colin Phelps with it now at the top of the key. He's just into the game. Well, good to have you along here for high school basketball on 21 Sports. Hope you catch us at other times throughout the season. If you'd like to check out our broadcast schedule, go to our website, lincoln.ne.gov, keyword 21TV. Lincoln.ne.gov, keyword 21TV. We have our broadcast schedule up there, and also check back to that from time to time as the season goes on. We might add some games, especially once we get into the postseason and we start to see what the matchups look like. Pius, it appears, on their way to a win here that would improve them to 7-5. Christian on their way to falling to 9-4. Hot start for Christian so far this year, 6-1 start, but 3-2 ever since. Oh, lots of new faces on the floor now for Pius. Zach Sire into the game. And there's Sire with it now into the corner. Turnaround jumper won't go for Travis Woody, the 6'4" junior. Rexelius from the free throw line, too short. 41 seconds left. Here's Rexelius again. He'll drive in and try to score again. It doesn't go. 2 Pius players tangled up trying to get the rebound, and the clock stops with 33.1 seconds left. So it's Woody, Knust, Kennett out on the floor, also Sire. Shot is up and good. Colin Phelps scores. 24 seconds left in the game. Another score by Christian, Devin Paulson. 49-37, it's a 12-point game, 15 seconds left. Cole Kennett up and good, and Kennett has 8 points, all in the fourth quarter. 5 seconds left in the game, final heave is up, rattles out, no good, and the final buzzer will sound as Travis Woody pulls down the rebound, and that's the end of the game. Lincoln Pius improves to 7-5 overall, beating Christian tonight by a score of 51-37. Balanced scoring tonight for Pius. Alex Kurtenbach has 8 points. Nicole Kennett, 8 points. Brandon Schlottman, 10. And the leading scorer for Pius, including one big dunk in the first half, 6'6" senior Casey Highland, 12 points. Christian led in scoring by Jacob Gibson. A 6'4" junior had 10 points. Jamison Rexelius struggled to get going all night. Finishes with 8 points in the game. Our final score once again for